Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Yes, yes. God is good. God is so good. Good morning, Star. See I go. Good morning, Star. God bless you. Good morning, walking. Happy Saturday. I am walking. I'm in the neighborhood, so I'm going to try to quiet down a little bit. It's not too early, though. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Hi, Eric. Good morning. God bless you. I am on my Saturday walk. So if you guys want to walk with me around your apartment, put on your shoes, and we're going to just have a good conversation this morning. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Prophetess Marlena Lewis. Good morning, Sarah. Oh, girl, it is 7 o'clock Central Time here in Alabama. Yeah, I'm in Alabama. So it's almost 7. Like, I think I started about 10 till 7. So it's probably about 7 right now. So it's not too early. Yeah, yeah. God bless you. Yeah, I am in Alabama. So I minister from my home here. And so we've been doing as part of the ministry since the weather is cooling off in the mornings. We've been doing our Monday inspirational walks, and everybody's been really enjoying it. So when I come on, I like for you guys to come on, put your shoes on, walk around your apartment. If it's 4 a.m., stay in the house, be safe. But if it's early and it's like daylight, you can walk around your yard, you can walk around your house, do laps around your house. And we just have I think it's just so important to have a battle buddy when you exercise, because they're motivation for you. And it's just good to just conversate in godly conversations. Okay, you guys know I'm a prophetess, so I'm a minister in the Lord. So it's so good to have that. It's not like a gossip. It's just, godly stuff. And it's just so good. Yes. Okay, you in California. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's early. It's early. Yeah. I actually, you guys, most everybody know, you can read it in my bio. I'm retired military, and I just got in a slump. I got in a slump like we always do. And I start going, and then I stop. I go and I stop. I go and I stop. And I said, Lord, the weather is going to be so nice, September, October. I said, I'm going to use this as part of my ministry. And if I'm unencouraged to walk, imagine how many other people are unencouraged to walk. And so August, because we had some really cool days in August, I think it was like the first week or second week of August, we started doing this. And I think everybody has really been enjoying it. It's been really been enjoyed because it's so encouraging. And, everybody can't be here. Of course, everybody can't be here in Alabama, but we can do it spiritually in our own place, in our own mind. Yeah, yeah, yes. Uh, God, so good. Yes. So God is so good. He is so good. If you're coming on new, welcome, welcome to our inspirational walks. Prophetess Lewis, hit that subscription. Welcome, welcome. Listen, we did Thursday conversation. It was so, so good. We talked about self-esteem. If you missed that live, please go and look at it. because it was so, so good. Many of you know we already in the new Hebrew year on the calendar. I want to say it started like the 16th of September. So we are already in the new Hebrew year for our new year. God, this is the year. God, this is the month that God looks at as the new year. So what did that mean? That means getting our minds, getting our focus together, and all those resolutions that you say, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wait till January. We need to be writing those resolutions down right now, because this is the new year. What we asking God to do, and I want to make sure you. I want to ask you to do this too. Focus on you and focus on your relationship with God this year. We talked about Thursday self-esteem, making sure that you're ready, not just in the natural, but you're ready in your spiritual being too. So write those New Year resolutions down. Make sure you put God in them, because we all need a better relationship with God. Nobody on here is perfect. So make sure those New Year resolutions include, I just want a better relationship with God. I want to know what my purpose is. I want to know what my plan is, the plan that He has for me. So I want us to start doing that. The Bible says in Habakkuk, I want to say 2, forgot the verse, but we know the story when Habakkuk was in a situation and he wasn't sure which way to go. And he was asking God about how things are in the world and how he perceived things to be. And God was telling him that, that's not how things are the way we perceive it. We talked about perception. And he said to Habakkuk, he said, write the vision down, write your vision down and make it plain. And so he told him to write what he thought was the answer to his situation. Write what he thought, how he could be a better person or how he could see situations better. Write what he thought the purpose and plans of the future was. And so that, writing things down, it takes time. It takes time. Nobody writes a book in a day. Nobody writes a book. Nobody writes a book in an hour. You got to collect those thoughts. And it takes a while to write that book. So when you write things down, you tell Lord, I'm making time for you. I care about my purpose. I care about the plans that you have for me. So that's why we write it down. So I'm encouraging everybody to write those visions, write your purpose, what you asking God to do for you. But make sure we can include God in our New Year resolution. We need more of Him in this nation. We need more of Him in this world. God knows we do. And so I really want to remind you guys that, this is the new year. This is the new year. So Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. We're in it right now on the Hebrew calendar. Glory to God. Happy New Year. So begin to write those things down. I got to write my things. I got stuff written down, but I want to say I don't know if I wrote anything down last year. So I need to write some things down myself. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah says she's going outside. Anybody else going outside to walk or walking in your apartment? Let me know. Let me know. That's so fun. That's so nice. Let me know. Let me know if you guys are walking. Sarah says she's walking. I'm walking, of course. If you're walking, please let me know. Because that's so fun. It's so fun to do it together. God bless you. God bless all you guys. So that's where I want to share that with you guys, that we are in the Rosh Hashanah. I never can say it right. Rosh Hashanah, which is the new year in September. And we're already there. We're already there. And so begin to write those resolutions, those New Year resolutions. And I know our New Year resolution is, okay, I want to get myself back in shape. That's a great New Year resolution, because you got to be physically ready as far as spiritually ready. I want to, lose 20 pounds. We always have that as a New Year resolution. But I don't really want us to focus on it. I want us to focus on our New Year resolution on God, on our relationship with Jesus Christ. So I talked to you guys. I put it out. If you haven't seen the flyer, I put it out. We're in 6 months of fasting and prayer. 6 months. And you say, whoa, that's a long time. It's at your free will. I'm telling you, it's nothing to do it twice a week. And nothing to do it twice a week, however you wish to do it. A lot of people say I'm fasting from social media. A lot of people say I'm fasting from physically food for 7 hours or 8 hours in the day. I'm fasting from TV from 7 hours, 8 hours a day. So whatever that fasting looks for you, we started this like what about three? I started about a week ago, 2, 3 days a week, 2, 3 days a week, and I'm telling you guys, and pray. So we're not just fasting and just say, "Oh, I'm fasting." No, it's to pray. Pray for the nation. Pray for what's going on in the world. I've saw several, and I told you guys about the prophetic insight with Joshua Giles. Every Monday he comes on with a prophetic insight. A lot of you may know him by now, and I posted that up on my page. I explained it to you guys on Tuesday morning when I got after when we were doing our walk, and 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 he said that this the second strike. He said he didn't know what it was, but it was something going to happen again, and that was going to cause conflict. That was going to create a spark. And so soon after he said that on Tuesday, I want to say it was like Friday, just within days, we saw a second strike. And so I'm saying that to say we need to fast. We need to fast, we need to pray. I saw another post yesterday, another prophet was saying civil war. It's all over the pages. It's all over the YouTube channels, TikTok channels. So we need to pay attention about this, guys, because we're not ready. And every time I come on here, I may be talking about this because it's so important. It is not time for us to say, "Oh, they fighting again." No, this is about us. It's about our children. It's about our safety. It's very, very important that we know what's going on, not just naturally, but in spirit. In the spirit, it's chaotic. In that prophetic insight, Joshua John mentioned the three things that Satan is plaguing over the nations. He talked about the terror and the fear. That was the first thing he was doing. He's trying to strike fear and terror in us. And then the second thing was destruction. And then the third thing was death. We see this all the time, you guys. We've seen a rise in these things, rise in this thing. And so what we're going to be doing, we can't stop prophecy. Prophecy is going to be fulfilled. Okay? Jesus could have easily stopped Judas from betraying him. He could have easily stopped it. But he didn't. Because he knew prophecy had to be fulfilled. He knew it. Now, what he did do, if it wasn't his time, it wasn't his time. He said it many times, "This is not my time." When he was asked to turn the water into wine, he said, "This is not my time to do this miracle." So what he did throughout the Bible, he would stop time. He wouldn't do anything that wasn't his time. Okay, and now if it was an emergency situation, of course, Jesus can break protocol anytime. He'll break protocol for you. He'll break protocol for me. But for the most part, he said, "Don't tell nobody what I'm doing for you." And then sometimes he said, "Hey, go tell somebody what I'm doing for you." And so, so we saw that throughout the whole Bible. So what am I saying about this? This is the time. This is the time for us to fast. This is the time for us to pray. This is the time. And we need to do it. Pray for this nation. We need to pray for our families, cover our children. It's so much going on, you guys. And so if you can do that 6-month fasting, you can start it today. You want to start it tomorrow. You can start it Monday. But we need to be on it like, we need to be on it like white on rice. We need to come on. We need to be on it like white on rice. That's how much we need to be on this fast and prayer. Come on in, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. If you're coming on, you're new. Prophetess Lewis. I'm walking. Put your walking shoes on. Walk around your house. Walk around your apartment. Let's get this started. I've already got it started for about 10, 15 minutes. God bless you. I see you coming on. God bless you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But we're just in our conversation this morning. We're talking about, our fasting, why is it so important to fast and why we need to. And so we saw this happening. We saw the strike happen. I'm like, I thought it was going to be down the road, you guys, because he prophesied it last Monday. And I was going through TikTok just like everybody else do, just looking, and they said second strike. Second strike in the Caribbean Ocean. I'm like, oh my Lord, so soon? So you guys, we need to be in prayer. Don't just push this under the rug. Nobody want war. Nobody wants war. I'm telling you, nobody want war. It's bad on all sides. It's on all sides. We know how war looks. It's nasty. It's grief. It's painful. It's going to affect our economy tremendously. And of course, we know our loved ones. Some of us, you have loved ones in the military. And so we don't want that. So pray and fast with me. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you I'm doing it every single day, but I'm doing it. You know, if I let 2 days go, I'll pick it back up. But 2, 3 days, one day. I mean, I really would like for you to do it more than one day, but a couple of days, a week, for 6 months. We can do this, you guys. We can do it. Okay, I didn't put no time on there. I didn't put no dates on there because sometimes you just got to do it for yourself and for God. You know, we don't have to put everything out and just tell you how to do it and what to do. You got to just do it. You got to take the notion and say, you know what, I'm doing it on Tuesday and Thursday, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., 6 hours. And you just got to do it for yourself. You set your own time. Everybody's time is different. Everybody's time zones are different. We got Sarah from California. I don't know who else is on here. Let me know where you're from if you're new. Come on in, shout it out. Hi. Let me know where you're from, okay? I'm here in Alabama, so I'm Central Time. So you do it as your own time, as you can do it, okay? And so let's do this. Let's fast. Let's be in prayer for our nation. We can't stop it. Judas could have been stopped, but it was prophecy. It was prophecy. And so he could not stop it because it was prophecy. Anytime the prophecy has to be filled in the Bible, regardless of how painful it is, regardless of how hurtful it is, it's going to be filled. It's prophecy. It's prophecy. But what God will do, he will give us time to prepare. He will give us time to get it right. He will give us time, just like he gives us time every day. Grace for grace for grace. That's another discussion we had. Grace for grace for grace. He gives us grace for more grace and more grace. And it just keep coming. He has given us grace. The Bible did just come together right now. The Bible's been here for over 2,000 years. So we've had grace in this prophecy being fulfilled. We've had so much grace. But unfortunately, we need more. We need grace every day. We need grace 24/7. So we say, Lord, you give us grace. We got to be nice and be sweet and be honest. You give us grace, but we need grace for grace. Because we can't stop it. And we know it's coming. So we need grace for grace for grace. The leaves are falling. And I heard the shaking. I was like, what's that? Yeah, the leaves are starting to fall, you guys. So I got some raking to do. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so we need grace for grace for grace. And so that's what I want us to do on the fast. Just like I said, on your own time, a flyer is there, just telling you to do it, asking you to do it. I'm not, I didn't put no time, I didn't put no dates, because your schedule ain't gonna be like my schedule. And if, you got to take medicine, of course, you got to, look at that, what time you can do it, what time you take your medicines and stuff like that. And also, if you do have to take medicine, what I recommend for people, eat a banana. Eat a banana behind your medicine. You fasting and you say, I got to take my medicine. Just don't come all the way off your fast. Just eat a banana. Even eat 2 bananas. Those are really thick and they're very, they'll fill you up. You won't get sick. Because I've been there where you took medicine and you got sick. Oh my goodness, you didn't eat nothing and you got so sick on your stomach. So just eat a banana. So that's just a FYI. Most people probably know that, but just in case you don't know that and you want to participate and got to take some medicine, just eat a banana, okay? Okay. Yeah, that's basically it, you guys. That's what I put out. We had altar call on Friday. It was really, really nice. I want y'all to show up for altar call. I want y'all to, put in your prayer requests. Put in your prayer requests. I know sometimes it can be an interference, but I want you to put in your prayer requests. I want you to show up for altar call. But it was very nice yesterday. It is posted for those who missed it. Our altar call consists of salvation. If you want to be saved, you're a backslider, and you don't know who Jesus Christ is, you can give your life to Christ. And also we take prayer requests. If you say, Prophetess, pray for my mom, pray for my sister, pray for my brother, we also do that on altar call. That's every Friday, unless something happens and I have to come in and say, you know what, we can't do it today. Okay, but it's every Friday. So it was nice yesterday. people showed up. It was really nice. Um, that was um, that was on yesterday. Um, so that's pretty much my schedule. It's Monday through Friday. I will come on like for walks or something like that, but nothing like a preaching. That's all during the week. That's all during the week. And I will come on Sundays occasionally too, but it's nothing like a preaching unless it's like a special occasion. We may do communion, and I may follow it up with a message, which I've done before when we have communion. We are behind on our communion. It's my fault. Everything has been kind of crazy, but I do want us to do it next week. Next week, okay? I will be putting a flyer out probably tomorrow, and we'll do it. We'll aim to do it middle of the week next week, and then we'll get back on our schedule, okay? So we'll do it next week for the end of the month, okay? For the end of the month, we'll just go ahead and do it, okay? And then we'll get back on our schedule every 2 weeks. We'll knock it out so I won't forget. I know if people are still busy with in September getting those last final trips in to the beach or whatever, because it's starting to get cooled off. So we'll do it next week. We'll plan to do it next week. I'll give you plenty of notice, like a Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that. Okay. So just make sure you go get your stuff this weekend. So get your stuff this weekend, and I'll put something out, letting you know exactly when we're gonna do it. And so we'll get back on our schedule for the October. We'll make sure we do it on the 15th, okay? We'll make sure we get back on that schedule every 2 weeks. But I have lagged with the holiday in September and some other stuff that was going on. I have really, really lagged. So make sure that we, get that back going, okay? Get that back going. I'm trying to think of anything else that we need to do. I think that's it, you guys. I think that was it. I wanted to go over all the schedule, go over all the stuff that we got going on the channel. Please check it out for yourself. All the walks, all the encouragement. I know there's a lot going on in the world. Just stay encouraged, you guys. Stay motivated. And, it's easy to get sidetracked with the things that's going on in the world. And it's so easy to get sidetracked. But don't forget, God got it in his hands. The son said, he got the whole world in his hand. He's 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 got the little bitty babies in his hand. He's got the little bitty babies in his hand. He's got the babies. He's got the babies in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. So don't get so consumed and sometimes we can get so like, oh my God, everything's going it's crazy out here in the world. And we can just have a panic attack because of all the evil and all the stuff that's going on in the world. But don't forget, he got the whole world. He's got the whole world in his hand. He knows everything that's going on. And I can get like that too, you guys. I'm guilty of it too. I'm like, oh, what's going on in the world, Father? Look, this is out of control. I can start freaking out. And then I was like, Marlena, calm down. Where's your faith? I know exactly what's going on. And I was like, okay, let me calm down. Because I can get kind of freaked out too about stuff I see, But I have to remind myself of that song. He's got the whole world in his hands. And so just like I'm reminded, just a regular person, just like you are, I want you to be reminded, okay? I want you to be reminded. Okay, you guys, I have almost walked for 30 minutes. If y'all walking with me, it's fun. It's so fun. And before you know it, talking and conversating, time just going by. It's just going by. It's almost been 30 minutes, you guys. And that's what I usually try to do, about 30 minutes. So I got about 3 more minutes. And it'll be, by the time I go back down, it'll be 30 minutes. So yeah. So thank you so much for coming on early with me on Saturday. Anybody that I missed, new to the channel, want to shout out where you're from? Anybody that I missed in the channel that say, want to shout out where you're from, please let me know before I close it out. Anybody? Anybody coming on new and then get a chance to shout out where you're from this morning? Okay. Okay, dokie, you guys. Okay, I am walking back down, and this probably going to be closing it out this morning. Thanks everybody for coming on Saturday. I love it. I love it. I wish y'all quiet. Y'all are quiet this morning. I want to hear more from you guys, but y'all are quiet this morning. Anybody got anything? Anybody got anything they want to share? Anybody got a testimony they would like to share what God has done in their lives? Let me know. Okay, I'm right here. I love a good testimony. Anybody got anything? Okay. Well, like I said, we are closing this walk down, and I really appreciate everybody coming on this morning. And I just thank you so much for coming on. If you're new, again, Prophetess Marlena Lewis. This is my ministry. I'm located here in Alabama, and I do this out from my home. So please check out the profile page because we do some really nice things on the channel. And I just really thank God for that. So make sure you check out the profile page today. Y'all have a great Saturday. Be careful out there. Stay loving, stay kind, just stay in the spirit, stay in the fruits of the spirit, and just be loving and kind. And like I said, he's got the whole world in his hand. Maybe I'll post that today on my channel. He's got the whole world in his hand. So I may post that today. I may post it on my channel today. Because he does. He has the whole world in his hand. So God is so good. He's wonderful. He's a mighty God. He's an awesome God. Okay? So make sure you guys see that this morning. So I'm going to post it on my channel today. And so we're so grateful to be here. Okay, you guys, I am getting ready to close this down. Y'all have a great Saturday. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Be blessed, be blessed, and be blessed. Have a great, 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 great Saturday. And I just thank God for today. So y'all be blessed, and be blessed. Okay? God is so, so good. God is so, 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 so good. Okay, you guys, have a great Saturday. Be blessed. Okay, have a great one. I'll see y'all later. Make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't subscribed, okay? Bye.